So Harbor Freight recently came out with another update to their what used to be the Drillmaster grinder that they had. That was the cheapest grinder that Harbor Freight sold, but they've kind of renamed that whole lower end of the line to this Warrior brand. I reviewed their 12-volt drill in a separate video. That link is down below in case you want to check that out. It's actually decent for the money. So it says 12,000 RPM, fast stock removal. So what they're talking about there is the disc or whatever sort of media you want to install on this thing. Recessed spindle lock, rugged cast aluminum gear housing for improved durability, all ball bearing motor for smooth running motor life, a slide switch, lightweight compact design, 4.3 amps. Let's open it up and see how it is. Now I don't anticipate that this is going to be all that much different from the Drillmaster unit, other than the coloring and maybe some other small things. I really don't. But I figured that other review I did on the Drillmaster did so well. Review this one too. Standard Harbor Freight instruction manual. Pull the machine out. The plastic feels a little bit different. Almost like it's got a little bit of a rubberized touch to it. It's an okay rocker switch. Not the best. You also get the disc tool as well as the handle itself, so we can install this just to get it out of the way. Tool, and it looks like if you want to loosen up the guard and move it around as you need to, looks like you just undo the screw here. Some of these grinders, even on the cheaper end, they'll have like a clasp that you can open up, and it'll allow you to kind of move it around on the fly, and you don't have to use any external tools. What we're going to do is just like that, because I'm going to use it like this today. I'm perfectly fine. So their own website says that it can be used for cutting, but that's interesting because the old version, apparently you weren't supposed to use it for cutting. This one, there's nothing in the manual that says you can't, and like I said, their own website says that you can. So what we're gonna do is just take off some of these welds on these lips here.
It's called a veneer. Tell me you're doing.
So that part's done. Now I just have to do the 8 spot welds that are on this rail. work. I mean, they were just tack welds. That's all I needed it to do, was just cut through these welds. Did a decent job. So I noticed with the heating, right around where the armature is, it is pretty hot. So probably a decent cool down time for it. Might just leave it on for a couple seconds and just let the air circulate in it with that internal fan. But overall, it seemed to do a decent job. And for the money, I've seen these even right now, they're going for about 10 bucks when they put them on sale. But I've seen them as high as 20. For under $20, these are decent little grinders. I think they are a marked improvement over the Drillmaster version. They look very similar to the Chicago Electric version that they had, which had the purple or purplish case on it, which I think I have one of those actually. So here's the Chicago Electric version. Now, I don't know if the internals are the same. They very likely are. I would have to take both of them apart to look at it, but you can tell the casings are mostly the same thing. You could probably swap them back and forth and be okay with that. This Chicago Electric one, it's rated at 5 amps. This one was rated at 4.5, I believe. Actually, it doesn't say it on here, but I think it was 4.5 amps or something like that. So it's pretty similar in performance. If this grinder is anything like this one, then this is going to be a good little grinder, because this grinder, I've beat the living crap out of it. I've used polishing discs on it. I've used grinding discs, cutting wheels. I've got a steel brush on it right now, and whatever I've thrown at this thing, I mean, I know I've abused it. It just keeps going. I've never had a single problem with this one. Now that Drillmaster grinder with just a little bit less abuse that this one's taken, actually a lot less abuse, because that one died in the span of about an hour. And I've put this one through the same amount of tests and trouble that that Drillmaster one did. And this one has not quit. So the links for all those videos are in the description, including for this one where I did a demo on it. But this grinder looks like it's a great deal for the money, and it's a definite improvement over the Drillmaster grinder. I would recommend it. I am going to do some demo videos with it when I get some more scrap metal, just to cut some stuff apart just to see how it does. But until then, stay tuned for more videos.